Hi, my name is Lachlan McDonald, and this is my YouTube channel. I just wanted to talk to you guys today and just bring attention to something that is kind of serious and that is kind of just something that I think we all see every day but kind of turn a blind eye to. We notice but we don't really acknowledge, or we just walk past and we don't really take the time to just be there and be in the moment. But I'm just going to share with you guys my experience that I had today with an individual. This morning I was at the bank taking out some money just to go, so I could just go buy some stuff, and I was like running back to my car. It was raining, it's cold, it's snow here, it's like December, it's Vancouver, so you know the weather isn't really the best. And I, a couple weeks ago, was at Walmart just buying myself some stuff because, you know, it was Christmas and I wasn't buying anything for anybody this year, so I was gonna treat myself. And I was in the like sporting aisle and I saw some hot packs and I was like, hey, well, I'm not working right now because film's on hiatus, but might as well pick up some hand warmers and stuff like that for just people I see on the street. You know, I didn't really think too much of it. I just picked them up. It just didn't really occur to me that it was something that I should do. It just was something that it was a thought, so I picked them up and I had them in my car. I leave them in the little side door, so every time I open the door I just see them there just in case I see somebody around. And I did today when I was running back to my car. I opened up my door and I saw them there, these hot hands. Yeah, I just picked them up at Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can grab them at any local store, and they last up for 10 hours of heat, so that's gonna give him some good time. I gave him 2 packs just to make sure he was alright, but he was a young guy, he was in his 20s, and it really it touched me. It really did. Like, I got back into my car after that and I broke down. I really did, because honestly, I've been in his position. I've been homeless. I've been hopeless. I've been broke. I've been not knowing what life has for me. I've been helpless, and it really, really sucks. And just being in winter and when your hands are cold and like all you want to do is warm them up, like it really, really sucks. So just knowing that I was able just to give him some hand warmers really, really made me feel good. And it made me feel a bunch of emotions. It made me feel happy, sad, enjoyed. It made me feel depressed, mad, angry. It made me feel stressed. It made me feel overjoyed, like, you know, just everything. And it just like, and I cried. I had to like release, because I was just like, wow, like I didn't know why it came across, or like why this feeling came across me so heavily, but it really touched me. And it was a really fast interaction too with me and him. I just ran out, I just grabbed them from my car, ran over to him, I was like, here you go, there's some hot packs. He said thank you, and I ran back. And then after, I don't know, I was just in my car and I was like, wow. I was driving back actually like 20 minutes later up the same road, and I saw him there and he was warming up his hands. I saw him, like, he had his blanket around him and he had his hands like this, so I could tell he was using the hot packs. And honestly, that broke me again too, and I was like sobbing. And it was just kind of like the small things that we don't even realize. We're so enamored and we're so involved in our own lives that if we could just take 2 seconds out just to look at the people around us and really look at, like, not everybody in life has a fair chance or a fair shot. And yes, life is what you make it, and you are the creator of your own destiny, but sometimes you just don't have it. You just don't have that power at that moment, and sometimes it just takes that one person, that one thing that can just help. It might not help the overall process, it might not help really them get better, but it could just help that day. And if you could just be that light in that person's day, that would be awesome. And I gave him 4 hand warmers, so that'll be enough for I think like a day or something like that. But I'm running low because I haven't given them out recently, like over the last couple of weeks since I've gotten them, so I'm gonna go buy some more. And just from that one experience, I don't know why that one experience really just touched me so much. Maybe because he was in his younger, and he wasn't a drug addict. Well, I actually can't say he wasn't or he was, but to me he didn't look like he was, because he was like miles away from where all of the homeless drug addicts hang out in the downtown east side. He wasn't in that area. He might just be homeless. Like, I knew a guy, he was living with someone, this person passed away, and he was new to Canada. No, he was new to Vancouver, and he didn't really have a lot of family or friends back in his other home area, so he ended up in a shelter here, and it sucks because like I'm trying to get my start. I don't have money to be giving out, so that's why I try to buy things like hand warmers or bottles of water or sometimes snacks like that, and I never throw away my food. I'll always try to put it in a doggy bag, because even though it might be my leftover food, at least I'm not wasting what somebody could eat that could possibly be a good meal, you know, when it's actual pieces of good food. But yeah, he ended up in a shelter, and it's like it sucks that I couldn't help him, but he's a young guy. I know he'll do great, so it's a process and it's stepping stones. And me, I completely turned my life around from literally sleeping on a roof at the Auto Mall in North Vancouver to now driving a brand new 2016 car, working like crazy in the film industry, doing good for myself. And sometimes I don't actually take a second to think about the good that I'm doing. I'm always just trying to get to the next. That is just kind of like, you need to take a second and appreciate, but you also need to take a second to look around you and just be like, hey, not everybody is there, but you need to just help out like the best you can. And like when we're walking down the street, we just walk past these people. We don't even pay them any mind. We don't even look at them when they're asking for any money, because we just think, oh yeah, they're gonna blow it on this, we're gonna blow it on that. But you know, when you're in that drive-through and you're gonna be driving home and you know that a guy's gonna be standing there, give him a coffee. Say, hey, I bought this coffee because I knew you were gonna be here. Stuff like that. And I actually have bought coffees and stuff just to give out, because I feel like I'm in a position now where I'm blessed to be able to provide for myself, but it's still a struggle. I'm not saying that I'm living comfortably at all. I'm just able to put food in my stomach and have a little over, so why not be able to just help out in the best that I can. And especially in a community and in the city. Literally, we live in Vancouver. The city is like the most expensive city in Canada, I'm pretty sure. So like, you can't expect everyone to have a house here. I literally know people that live in storage closets. Like, they rent out the storage closets, you know? So it is really hard, but just do what you can to help out, and just take that time just to really look around you and look at the people around you, and just to be like, hey, if that was me for a split second, would you want someone just to walk by you like that and not even acknowledge you as a person just because you're out on the street and you can't get into your car? No. So don't do that to other people, you know? And don't take what you have for granted, but also help out where you can. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and say that, you guys, and yeah, I have videos coming all the time, so make sure you guys are subscribed. And yeah, have a great New Year's, you guys. Bye.